Hey guys, Btfitness here, and today is actually my 1522nd day of training. So today I'll be going through my body transformation over the last 4 years. Hopefully this video will inspire you to start your transformation journey. So when it comes to a body transformation, there are 3 key aspects. Number 1, nutrition. If you are bulking, you will have to be in a calorie surplus. If you want to cut and get shredded, you need to be in a calorie deficit. Secondly, training. Of course, you got to be training hard but smart with a good amount of intensity. And thirdly, recovery, which is essentially sleep. Having been through ups and downs with my transformation, it's really difficult, especially when you first start your whole journey, to believe that one day you'll be able to achieve your goals. And I hope this video will either help you start your transformation or just motivate you to keep going, to be consistent and be true to yourself, to make sure that one day you will achieve what you set to achieve. When it comes to training and nutrition, it's a process of just bulking and cutting just multiple times over multiple years and being very consistent, very true to yourself. The whole point of this video is essentially to motivate or inspire someone to start their fitness journey. If you really put your mind, your soul and your focus into something, you will achieve what you want to achieve. So it all started on the 27th of July 2017. I've always been a relatively skinny guy, and I just want to feel more confident about myself, both physically and mentally. And I decided to take training seriously. So being skinny throughout my childhood, sometimes you just feel slightly out of place. You feel people are looking at you and people are judging you, and I don't think that's exactly true. It's something that you just go through, and I think that's something that everyone needs to understand, that it's okay to be where you are at this current moment, but the key again is to make sure that you are doing something about it to make you improve or make you feel slightly more confident about yourself. And to me, it was fitness. It could be anything for anyone, but to me, fitness is what gave me that confidence in a mindset level to just be a way more positive person. And that's why it's something so special to me and something that I want to share, and I want other people to be part of it, to just be a happier person in life. At the start of my fitness journey, I knew this was going to take a long time, and I was working with a couple of different trainers, and I even had friends around telling me, oh wow, you've worked with different trainers now, but why are you still skinny? And that kind of stayed within me for a while, and it always came back, and it made me feel not good enough, and it's something which doesn't feel great, but it's something you will get over after training, after years and years. Obviously, when you're younger, when you feel insecure about yourself, you seek for external validity, which is something I don't recommend people to do, because if you are happy about your work and you're happy about what you've done, I think that's more important than what people think about you, especially when it's people that don't matter. When I first started training, I decided to add on a lot of size, and I kind of also went into that dirty bulk route, which essentially got me a lot fatter, and it didn't even put on that much lean muscle. When it comes to building muscle, you want to stay relatively lean to ensure that you don't put on fat, and once you cut, what will happen is you have less muscle than you began with. So staying lean over the whole body transformation or bulking series is important, and you just want to be in shape all year round. So personally, I think taking the lean approach is a lot better than dirty bulking. So at this very moment, at this photo, I realized that I bulked slightly too hard, and that was when I decided to cut for the first time, and this was at the start of summer, and I set myself a 12 weeks goal where I was planning to get as lean as I could possibly be by the end of the 12 weeks. It was the end of my first 1 year transformation where I started very skinny, added a lot of fat, and then I got again slightly insecure about, about my whole physique, especially with taking my shirt off. I wasn't as lean as where I wanted to be. So I was very happy with the final result, but I knew that this was the beginning, and I was going to continue working hard to make sure that I kept leveling up and kept progressing. After my 1 year transformation at the end of 2018, I kind of took a step back and I started going out more. I thought I was in shape, and I thought, that was it. I got out of shape again, and that was where I set a new goal, wanting to compete in a year's time. The fact that I set a goal and had a clear mind and a clear plan, ever since that moment, I just knew that I had to give 100%, every single day, be consistent to make sure that I did relatively well, or I could do the best I could do for the show. The thing about bodybuilding is it's not only about the 2 hours or the hour or two that you spend in the gym. It's the whole 24 hours that matter, because what you put into your body in terms of your training, let's say your water, your nutrition, and again your recovery will determine your progress. So after weeks and weeks of dieting for my first show, this was coming up a lot closer to early 2020 to mid 2020. My first show was, again, I still remember, the 5th of April 2020. 2 weeks before, that was when the UK went into full lockdown. All my friends, I know a lot of people were not in the best place. They were confused, they did not know what to do, but I used that time to take a step back. I realized I had two options here. I could either completely quit training, have the lockdown physique, or the dad bod physique, or take a step back and find different ways to train and different ways to level up to make sure that when everything's back open, there was going to be the light under the end of the tunnel. I knew that if I kept working day in, day out again throughout the whole lockdown, that the future will be a lot brighter. And what I did was, I still remember every single night I was up till 1 a.m, 2 a.m, just looking for new equipments that I could, I saved up and to invest. And I was lucky enough to purchase a few equipments with my friends, and that was when I created my lockdown garage gym. I was very lucky to have that space. But again, I wouldn't say that luck was the only factor, because I did spend hours and hours to make sure that I was giving myself the best shot to progress over the lockdown period. And the lockdown period also actually, it kind of shows, your whole mindset, whether you're a person that want to level up or you've just completely given up. But I made sure that I knew I had goals in life and I wanted to achieve them. And that was when, again, I kept training hard and I took it to the next level, started training with more friends, bringing myself in the right environment, with the right people, and I managed to have a successful off season in a random garage in central London. And that kind of brought us down to my first show, which was last year in Pure Elite, and it kind of, all the hard work over that lockdown kind of paid off when I got my pro card and I managed to win the junior fitness model, the amateur fitness model, and even win the pro junior fitness model category in that show. And being able to achieve what I set out to achieve, all the plans that I set out, that meant so much to me. But it didn't stop me though. So ever since that show, I just kept growing, kept learning, collaborating with different people in the industry, to a point where right now training in Muscleworks Gym, which is the home of they call them the home of champions, and I think one of the best places to train in central London. And I've been training there as in my home gym over the last couple of months, and I feel that I'm in the best position I've been in coming into my my next show in the next 4 weeks. So taking a step back, if I haven't made it clear, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, Btfitness, I am currently exactly 4 weeks out, 28 days to my second show, Miami Pro, and I am so lucky to be in such a great spot, being able to train at such an amazing gym and to train with other like-minded individuals and to be even able to create such content that I hope will be able to help you. This is how far I've come, and I'm gonna be training now and practicing my posing routine to show you what I've learned over the last couple of years, and I hope this has been valuable to you. So if you've watched till this far, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching this video. No matter where you are in your fitness journey, I hope this has helped you in inspiring you to keep training and staying motivated in achieving your goals.